Hope somebody come in. Welcome to Closet and Mental. I'm out here just chilling. I'm trying to do like a little $10 question situation. You know what I'm saying, man? Y'all to come down and get y'all reading while y'all can. I'm gonna keep coming on here and letting y'all know. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. So y'all can try to get y'all little readings and y'all questions. Because I know me, I always got questions. But yeah, I'm just chilling or whatever outside. I don't know, guys. You know what? I don't know if anybody else is experiencing this, but I've been like extra talkative lately. I don't know really what it is, but like I'm like literally just socializing, talking. I got avocado on my shirt. I never can keep white clean. I don't give a damn what I do. As soon as I put something white on, so I got a little piece. You probably can't see it, but I can. It's a little piece of avocado. I had my salad, but you know what I had noticed? I've been eating healthy. My stomach getting flat. Gotta go get me another yoga mat from the Five and Below store or whatever. But don't nobody ain't come on here. Yeah, I feel like I be talking to myself. I feel like what's up? Where y'all at? What is y'all at? Where you at? Where you at? Anyway, I guess y'all gonna look back on these one day anyway. You know what I see? I just see a big tall building. I'm hearing the word Manhattan. The building kind of looks like a mirror. I don't like maybe you could see yourself in it or see other buildings in it. Like that. The windows are like mirroristic or something. But I see that. I don't know why. I just saw that. But yeah, I hope everybody's having a God bless day. Um, I'm so unapologetic today for being who I am. I'm so unapologetic for loving myself and loving those around me and standing up for my rights and standing up for the rights of God. Get up, stand up. You know what's crazy? I had a dream that it was two Hispanic men chasing me in like a fucking forest, and I had jumped into like this pond or whatever. And it's so funny that the area that I'm in was in my dream. Now, I don't take my dreams lightly because I know when I have them things, when I have dreams, they real, guys. Visions, dreams, anything that I have. But dreams seem to be like literally, I don't know why dreams scare me, but they do. So, I watched a movie with my daughter and I seen something like called The Vortex. Like the little girl that was probably like 17 to 18, she was like the vortex, like she could jump from dream to dream, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't know. And then like one time I had an aunt of mine say, see, she was talking about me and I'm sitting right there to my daughter, like I wasn't even there. She was talking something. See, Shalandra is a dreamer. I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's my name. 309 when I said, yeah, that's my name. I don't know if that angel number means something to you guys, but y'all can go look that up. And you know, I don't really know. I just motherfuckers always on some other shit. But like I was trying to tell my pastor wife or whatever, um, Pastor Livingston or I don't even say shit. Well, I hope I don't get it. I don't think they'll like try to sue me for saying their name or nothing, but the people who were like my pastors or whatever when I was growing up, people that were put in my life as a role model, whether I wanted them to be it or not. You know what I'm saying? It was just what it was, and I'm very grateful because God always put very intelligent, smart people around me. And I think these were two examples of two people that are very smart and intelligent, and you know what I'm saying? So in retrospect, they taught me a lot of things. Dr. Sabi taught me some things. My enemies taught me some things. You know, um, I just been taught. And one thing I've learned about teaching and just living and being is like, bro, classifying anything is so detrimental because it could take you a long time to heal and change some things if you try to control the inevitable. And like my enemy told me, she said, her name Nakia Mills. See, she done hurt a lot of people too. Her and her mama. They don't win and put magic on people and this is shit they think that I'm doing to a motherfucker, but all Whatever you wanted to happen, to turning that now you get it. It's just like, when you see, people fighting like the cartoon power. It's like, that's what I'm doing. I'm blocking your power. And it's ricocheting off of me because I was the shield, and it's going back to your ass. And I don't care who like it, and I don't care if you don't want to watch my channel, but there's some people out there I know that's like me, so they gonna watch it because they fuck with me. They understand that, they was an angel and they was put in plain sight, and everywhere they went, people attacked them and ostracized them and called them ugly and called them fat and body shamed them and lied upon them and deceived, caused deception in your life because you are a star seed and you were chosen, however it go, like you were supposed to be here. Whether it was an accident that could have took your life, whether it was a surgery, whether it was when you were supposed to be counted out, God had counted you in type situation. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's one of those or not. You know what I'm saying? And you're here. You know, stay strong. Keep going. You feel me? Keep going because God is real and God is good and God is great. So, you know, try Jesus. I don't know. I really love him. He just got me to a space where I can really look at trees and admire them and really see them because I couldn't see. And I stopped wearing my glasses. I walked through most of my life, guys, believe it or not, blind. Nobody would ever know it. I used to wear glasses. Only a few people knew it, and I only wore them for a little bit because I felt inside. I was like, I would never let anything stop me from going forward. Whether I can see in this glory or not, I'm gonna keep going. And I kept going, and I have yet to wear glasses. And I'm gonna tell you something else. I really get blind when I wear contacts, and sometimes I will put contacts on just to test myself to see how scary I am. I even worked in a clean room with contacts in my eyes one night, a few nights actually. I was upset with myself, and I knew that somebody made me feel like I failed them. So I said, if I fail myself, then there's no reason for me to be here. Because if I fail myself, that means I failed God because I'm God and God is me. You see what I'm saying? It's just like, so I'm sorry, it's getting emotional. And somebody would say, oh, she's a hypochondriac. No, I live in the moment and I feel what I feel and I express it. People will talk about Vincent Van Gogh paintings, but they'll buy them and hang them up in their houses, give them as gifts to people that even sometimes in another situation they may even choose to accept the difference in, but still ostracize you and never try to come rectify it or never try to fix it or never give you a chance. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I just do me. I mean, I feel like when somebody could even stand to be in my vicinity longer than just one day or one week, you know, and I say it's not stand to be, but if they could, and I mean it, but not like in a way where I am putting myself down, but I'm actually uplifting myself because if a person cannot be in my presence, that means they cannot stand the presence of God because God lives within me, and not always, not when I'm acting a fool, not when I'm fall short of the glory of God. You see what I'm saying? When I say acting a fool, I'm saying my test. And we all fail tests, and we all fall short of the glory of God. That's what He said was gonna happen. But He also said that we was made in His image and that we could do all things through Christ who strengthened us. Listen, it's been my experience with the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. And with all things through Him, things have been possible. Like I said, I wrote on my Facebook one time. It's on Shalandra T. Houston page on Facebook. You can see the videos. I'm logged out of the account for whatever. I done got a lot over the years through this gang stalking or whatever fudge sugars and pop sticks they be doing. Logged on and logged off of Facebooks and had to recreate them and whatever. So, but it's on one of them. But I know it's on Shalandra T. Houston. I got one called Kelly Belly Jelly. But I really don't like to put that one out there because that's one of my candy race, and that's like the little Turkish dude I was with who left me for a little gap teeth Jamaican. You know what I'm saying? But whatever. I mean, shit, Jamaican, whatever. But could never know. I didn't say he even left me. We just departed. You know, so I felt abandoned and left at the time because I was loving him because I thought he was the most beautiful man I had ever seen that I really loved and cared about. You know, and felt so comfy with. You know, but I ain't mad. You know, shit changes. It's like you want a cookie, you want to eat a cookie, a piece of candy so bad you drop. It's like fuck. My bad. Oh well, I'll get it again another day. You know, so it's like that with him, bro. It's like I do remember everybody got my nigga remember, you know what I'm saying? But I would never go back just because I would never allow him to come back. You know, because I'm not second. I'm always if I can't be first, I don't want to be second. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how I feel. And I mean, and in some situations, it would be like the worst thing. But I'm a Sagittarius. I do like I implement plan as well. You know, and I was working speaking, but being verbatim and specific about what I was saying about the astrological realm of things. I think it affects my stubbornness to a degree, but that's when I need to stand in my power. That's when who I am exists, and people need to respect that I exist too. That's one of the moments like when God made me, and if He said I'm still here, then I'm still here. Respect that space, respect who I am in that moment or what it is. You don't got to agree, but respect that shit and keep it moving because you know that's what I'm doing with you and that. And if it's not an equal reciprocity, if you don't feel that way, just be verbatim when you say, "Hey, I don't want to respect you on that. I don't want no bad blood. I just want to move on." And I'll keep it going my way, even if it's investment, time, energy, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we could. I don't know. Anyway, bet to God, bet to God. Hey, whoever's on here, chilling with me. Oh, what was it? Black Mamba. Oh shit. Hey, closeted. Hey. So yeah. So oh, I'm so glad you joined me too. I appreciate you. You know, you see what I'm on here talking about. I ain't got to reiterate nothing like that. I'm just chilling. I'm outside. I'm getting grounded, girl. I'm just kicking the bobo, and I'm trying to do readings. You want to get a reading? You want to ask me some questions? Let me see what you're saying too, because this thing, Tracy is my name. Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you, Tracy. Oh, I felt your energy. It was like Tracy is my name. Like, oh, I felt you. It's awesome. It's a pleasure to meet you. You know, Tracy. I would like to know what kind of way do you like relate to me? Like, what make you like chill with me? Because I know people that be attracted to me, it be like for a reason. Like when I say attracted, I mean like in a way in which that we're able to co-create. Because usually I attract introverts, and when we link up, it's no longer introverted because it's like we just like open up because we can a lot. I guess maybe a lot of things that the person may be analytical on, even such as yourself. You know, we may have the same kind of train of thought. That's just one example. So that's why I was trying to wonder, like, what is it like that make you want to chill and vibe with me? If I may ask, if you feel like if you don't want to chill like that, you just want to catch a vibe. You know what I'm saying? Then you can catch a vibe too. You know what I'm saying? This is why I had came on here. Yeah, I can relate to you. Yeah, like I was just asking how. I was like wondering how. I'm like, see how you can tell. That's another reason why I don't talk to people too, because believe it or not, I'm extremely shy. Extremely. Well, not extremely. If somebody like can relate to me, then I feel like I could be myself. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, and if you don't want to tell me, actually, because I know sometimes relating to me too, that shit could be personal and deep, and you'll be want to expose that either. But I'm vulnerable. I can be vulnerable to the world in that aspect because you know what? Oh, I'm an Aries. Woo! Oh yeah, with the stubbornness, correct? Standing up for yourself, being in control, being present in the moment, making great decisions. That's what every Aries that I ever met always had the energy, whether it was a woman or a man of that realm. You know, that ram, like it's like their energy was like, you could feel it was like, doom, doom, doom. It was like this, like, I'm here, I'm here, I'm in the room. Eh. That's like, but that's how I be feeling. But yeah, I can tell you my story. But it will be probably funny, huh? Well, not funny, but like, I've been through this and like certain things you just gotta laugh at. Like, damn, but shame on them. Pity them. Pity it. That. Something like that. I don't know. And then, can you see? Really kind of, yeah. And, and I dated an Aries. I was in love with the Aries. Oh, God, I was so in love with this Aries. But one of the things that really, made me just feel like I knew, well, one of the red flags that I knew it wasn't gonna work out. Cause I always like I can, even if I meet a person that's like strong and spiritual like and they want to hide certain things, and then I can still sense it as long as I go with the ebb and flow of it. It don't take but splits of seconds to feel this person out. Even though they think like I'm detected. What's crazy is when I'm detected, when I get a detection of like somebody trying to, you know, take advantage of me in some type of way. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, I already be knowing this shit. And then they be feeling some type of way. They be like, how the fuck does she know what I'm finna do? Because sometimes I tell them, I'm like, you're not finna hurt me. You're not finna jump me. You're not finna scratch me, cut none of that shit. You know, that bitch be stuck in it. I see them be wanting to move, but I be like, looking right at her ass, like, man, play with me. I am stupid. I will get stupid on you about my freedom. You feel me? But you hear me, I'm falling down. But I'm saying, if I get to a place where I got to become bitch for real labor, okay, she gonna get ugly. And then that motherfucker be like, oh, she a witch. I'm like, bitch, no, I am a witch. Yes, bitch, yes, I'm a witch. But I'm a good witch. And a witch is just a person that know how to fucking use magic and play with it. And it is fun. As long as you ain't, hurting nobody and abusing that shit. I don't feel like what's wrong with that shit. Bitch so scared. Why? Bitch is scared when they doing something wrong. If you ain't doing nothing wrong, you ain't got nothing to be scared of. Don't hurt a motherfucker. Just be cool, be easy. Sometimes you don't need no camera. Sometimes motherfucking extraterrestrial shit see you. Everything that we do is being seen. Things that we can't see us, and we don't know what those things are because we can't see them. And who's to necessarily say it's even God? What if it's just a way to go to whatever can see us? I'm just saying hypothetically. I do believe in God to keep my mind stable, but because of like I feel like my brain can venture off like Steven Spielberg or some shit. Because the movies that he be making, like Avatar and shit, whether you can go to a place and see these things, or you've been told about these things, due to us going back and forth from space and top secret shit we don't know about, whatever the case may be. But outside of looking in, when not being so complicated, right? You know, I would think, he has an immense amount of peace and zen that he can go into and get, you know, um, to a place where he can relax enough to even allow his brain to be adventurous like that. And I've gotten to that place before. It's very, seldom, but I've been there before. And when I went there, it was kind of like a remembrance when I forgot how to get there. And then I remember how to get there, and it was like all over again. Like it was the most, it is the most invigorating thing to be able to relax, and I feel like only God can give us that, because it's always room for improvement. I think with us, constantly evolving and growing, because we're gonna make mistakes, bro, at the end of the day. Mistakes sometimes cost us, but that doesn't mean that life doesn't go on. That's why I think a lot of people that give up, they be going to prison and jail and just saying fuck it. They forget that they brain click, and some people can be saved because all you gotta do, hey, it's still tomorrow. Joy comes tomorrow. Okay, so it gets better. It's a proven fact. It will get better. You know what I'm saying? You may want it to get better fast, but recognize that's what you want. You want it to get better fast. But then also recognize that, is there a chance that I can recognize? Is there a chance that it won't get better fast? That maybe I'm being called to learn something in the process, and God is so kind that He's given me time. Hallelujah, glory be to God, to be able to change. That's grace and mercy. Can I look at it like I'm being shown in the name of Jesus, grace and mercy? You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm trying to tell people. It says, I came from a sector where they are jealous and evil. Wow, yes, that's how I am. That's how I am. Hold on. That's how I am. Hold on. Ain't got my sage. Yes. Yeah, get your sage, burn your little sage, Palo Santo, saddlewood when you can take a bath and cleanse yourself. You know what I'm saying? And start going to God and pray when you burn that saddlewood. It's hard, and sometimes we don't, because we don't get because some people gonna be like, oh my God, it's not happening fast enough. It happens in just divine timing. the most beautiful thing is when you're out and you're in a good space too, try to always be looking for a place that you can go to get grounded and take your shoes off and feel nature. Like stuff like this. Like big, you know what I'm saying? Like stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, and surround yourself in it and recharge because you're Aries. Be calm too because you know how is a ram get mad real fast and sometimes it has you can see it even on nature on like the nature channel. The ram, you know, instinctively um practices self-control when it, you know, it picks and chooses its battles. You feel what I'm saying? So that was just something I had picked up and I wanted to share with you that I felt. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to tell you whatever. Came from it said, and it says that's how I got everyone. What do you What do you mean you got everyone? Okay, we retracted that. Okay, so I got everything. What do you mean you got everything? Like, I don't know. But yeah, when you write it out, I'll read it. But yeah, so you know, I just try to tell people to stay, you know, really close to God because, you know, He's just so amazing, and I know He's been amazing in my life. You know, I have been through so much. I went through, glory be to God, a situation with my son. His name was Samarian Lorray Lawson, and I truly went through a Rachel and Sarah life. That story that's depicted in the Bible. You know, with I don't know which woman of women. I don't know the name, but I know I read it. That's how I knew about it. God, that's when God revealed that to me. It stood out so much, you know, when I was going through that situation because my son has since passed, is what I've been told. But if you knew the whole story, you will understand. I'm not even one of the mamas that never cared. I mean, I have walked. I'm telling you, from one city to another, through two cities, to get to my son for visitation. So, you know, please don't judge anything before you. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I came. That was the whole reason, the purpose of me starting this because of my son. I think everybody should be thanking God and my boy because my son is the reason why I even want to show grace and mercy. You know what I'm saying? Through everything that's happened, and my daughter. You know, it's because I remember that I had something to love. That's what brought me out of everything. It was like, had I not had, it was like, you know, when they say love conquers all, it's like, in my situation, it was never about a man and a woman because no other man ever loved me enough to save me when I was in a space that I could even refute to. Not a mama, not a brother or a sister or a dad or a cousin or an uncle. I mean, it was just nobody other than my kids that I ever felt, you know, a real like type of love from. You know what I'm saying? Like no matter what, you know. And if I have long that lasted, you know, it was real, and it was like when somebody is rich with money that is trivial, they would say, "Oh, that was the time of my life." I would say that was the time of my life. You know, with you know both of my kids. You know, my daughter, she has moved away. She's in, you know, doing her thing with college and you know excelling at a beautiful rate, and she's doing a wonderful job. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Living as you know an independent adult. You know, I'm very grateful for that. And my son, like I told you guys, passed. But anyway, I was wondering, do you want to get a reading? I'm sea salt candle, my sea salt candles and more. Okay, well that's good. Good job. Clap for the heavyweight champ. You. But we can but I don't know hold on. But what but no we couldn't do it all alone. We understand. You know what I'm talking about, that Nicki Minaj song? That's what I was doing for you. Clap for the heavyweight champ. Me, because I told you, you know, I'm pretty much only attracting like champs. And see when got everything you need. You got your sage, you got your candles, you got rid of evil, jealous people and things of that sort. I'm very happy for you because I know it's a sense of relief. I know that shit is because I had got a sense of relief. Like I'm waking up, like that's what I was talking about before you came on. Like I can see trees and like I can see better. I feel better. Just a few days ago I was like in anxiety and lost a job. It's like every freaking job I get, I fucking lose it. Every friend I ever got, betrayed me. Every single person in my life has betrayed me. Every single person. Every single person. Except for my son. You know what I'm saying? But I mean every single person. And I would never even, consider doing it to me to go. But that's why I'm always alone and I'm to myself because, but like I'm alone, but I'm like a whole fucking tornado. Like, bitch, don't play with me. I'm not motherfucking to be. I'm stupid. I will fucking lose it on a motherfucker if they try me. Like, bitch, I'm not even like playing about my kids. You feel me? But, and I ain't talking about physically either because I just found a different way to fight a bitch. You know what I'm saying? If you thought my motherfucking record even reflected me, it doesn't. But anytime I ever had to fight a bitch and they felt these motherfucking hands touch and make contact, they understood what the fuck that shit was about. See what I'm saying? And I gave it to the degree that they fucking deserved it because my power is so much bigger than what the fuck they think anyway. You know what I'm saying? But I'm nice enough, even so compassionate enough, because I'm so non-confrontational. Anytime that shit ever happened, because a bitch took me, that mean they literally hit me like how they was. Like I seen some shit on YouTube where they got them little girls from Switzerland, I think it was, or somewhere from a different country. They was beating up these little girls and doing that shit, and people was breaking into their house, destroying their house after they was like really bullying these girls, beating them up, punching them, and I'm saying like my mama, all that shit that happened to me, and I'm sure to a lot of other people, you know what I'm saying, and I came up out that shit, but when they felt this motherfucker, when I made contact, you know what I'm saying, but a bitch always try me because I'm so loving, and the vibe that I'm always on is of elevation. It's not even a fighting, bro. That's not what I be wanting to do. All I'm trying to do is tell people about the goodness of God. And then it's like I feel Jesus. I feel what He's saying. It ain't always a physical thing with me, but it's just the fact that it has. The fact that my hair is pulled out in the back because I'm at a laundromat and somebody asked me for money and I don't give it to them, and their girlfriend come attack me. Big old donut ass motherfucker. You know that motherfucking big ass thing, that big marshmallow that they depict on um Ghost Ghostbusters and shit. That's what the fuck that's how big that hole was up on me. You know what I'm saying? And just never show your children on your channel. Please guard your peace. A reading. Well, my daughter on my channel and the motherfucker ain't gonna fuck with her because what I got for motherfucker, my return to sender, it's just not even the motherfucking play with. My ancestors is petty and they don't even give a fuck. And you know what I'm saying? They come to get justice. And so am I. And I'm saying this out of my hands. You know what I'm saying? And bitch, and my daughter is protected and she know how to protect herself. So we're good over here. If she feel anything, my baby will call me and let me the fuck know. And then and you got two of us doing the same thing. It's like, nah, you know what the fuck? You ain't gonna what the fuck you think gonna happen? You know what I'm saying? Now you can finish the sentence, you can, let it be what it is. So I'm not worried about a motherfucker playing with my motherfucking churn, because a bitch gonna feel motherfucking me. Let me read what the fuck is you saying some other shit? Listen, I don't even want, I'm sorry, I'm saying I'm just a future reference. I'm finna just tell you like this right here. In order for us to even continue to vibe, because I done been through so much, I would like at this point in my life for people to not even don't even tell me what to do when it comes to my child because I got that. She's very secure. Because then in my mind later on, I'm gonna feel like a motherfucker trying to come after my motherfucking baby and like being so bold, like because I watch a lot of movies and shit. I be thinking that a bitch gonna be so bold to come try me in my motherfucking face about my damn churn. You feel me? Because well, basically I don't play about my kids. You know what I'm saying? And that's just something that I really love. I love my kids so much that I'm telling you, like, I promise to God, I don't know about nobody else. You know what I'm saying? I'm losing it right now. My baby way somewhere else, and I'm way right here. I'm having anxiety. I'm having to learn how to be a parent to an adult now and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about a bitch fucking with my baby because a bitch fuck my baby, they already know what the fuck it is. Doom, goddamn it. Doom. Dume. You can fill in the fucking blanks and take it how you want to take it. But I'm just saying they doomed. You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't even. Listen, don't fuck with my churn. Now I'm one of them. Now I'm motherfucking one of them. All both of them. Leave them alone. Don't fuck with me either. Just leave us alone because we not gonna fuck with you. We good people. We loving people. My daughter's very loving. My baby don't fuck with nobody. My baby do not fuck. My baby can't help it she pretty. She can't help it that she intelligent. She can't help it that she don't understand bullshit because she was raised around that. I'm the same way my daughter. The same shit happened to my baby happens to me. Happened to me, happened to my baby, happened to y'all. We all have some type of common denominators, what I'm saying. And I just don't fucking play by my kids. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I just don't. Both of them. And if anything that in the future that I ever even I don't even play about you either because I love you too. You know what I'm saying? But I don't. We, you know what I'm saying? I know, right? I just love my kids. Like I said, I'm having anxiety. Like that's why I'm out here too, like trying to get, grounded because I miss my daughter and shit. I miss my baby so motherfucking bad. I don't know what to do with myself. It's like I don't even really want no boyfriend and nothing like that, no friends, like no physical friends. I really don't. To look at nobody's face. I don't need nobody to tell me like my fucking hair need to be done or it's ugly. I got patches in the back of my head, side eye me when I turn my head if I'm driving. I don't want to be having to look like this and shit. I don't want that. I feel like right now I'm learning how to still just focus on my daughter is here. It's a separation anxiety thing going on, you know what I'm saying? Big old grown me, but it is what it is because I love my daughter so much, And I miss my baby. Like I just feel like crying and throwing a fit. But I met other women today at Denny's and a man, and they actually was going through the same thing. But that lady said, it's a process. You go through it, and the gentleman too. It's a process. It's a shock. When your kids grow up and they get on their own and they don't want to be home. You know what I'm saying? And then because what's out there. You know what I'm saying? You just don't want your children to go through that shit. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers ain't shit. Motherfuckers will get your babies and not love them the way that you do and treat them the way that you would never. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I just girl. Anyways, I'm saying like, I'm trying to do a reading and I'm trying to stay. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get it together. I'm trying to even think. I'm not trying to think about my daughter, but I'm trying not to look, be on it so much because the energy is still here. Because I stay like I know if my baby okay or not. You know what I'm saying? Usually. I don't know. I've never been this far away from her. I have been in Daytona and she been in Jacksonville. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. But damn, we mild man. Oh, I'm not going to. But yeah. So you hear that? You hear them birds? You hear the call. Now see, that's a message from the country. See, I'm gonna get like 4 messages. It never stops. See, he was let me know he did it 4 times. That time I think I'm gonna get 4 messages, but yeah, I'm gonna get some messages. But that's why I'm gonna get me a tattoo though. I have been thinking about that. Get me a bird tattoo with different colors. I'm gonna have to go to like LA because LA is what I heard. It's my walk, my shit. I don't give a fuck about what nobody else went to get their tattoo. I'm just saying, I was saying I was gonna go get a tattoo from LA because they have like people that they're specialized with your skin tone. They specialize with your skin tone and they find colors that will show up. I definitely want to get birds and then I want to get my son and whatever color I choose to dedicate to my boy probably will be blue or some type of color that if I could get like a blue. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's a green on my skin, but I would like a bird because I believe my son is an ancestor of mine and he give me messages and I really dearly. That's why I told you. I said I walk from city to city. So I walk cities. Think about mine. I'm telling you, I'm gonna fight a bailiff in Manatee County about mine in front of the judge. My daughter would tell you this shit. Like I'm like, man, what the fuck? Man, what's up? So I said, I want all us to leave out of here today. All right, we not in handcuffs. Stay the fuck, and I put my daughter behind me. I'm not playing, bro. Like that's what I'm trying to say. Like and I've been trying to tell my daughter, so please just stay home because I'm gonna get stupid about mine. I'm coming to the Taco Bell wherever. I'm coming for mine because I know my baby's so kind and loving. She don't fuck with nobody. She will get mouthy a little bit with me, but she, you know what I'm saying. But God is good. God is good. This shit crazy right now. But this that I'm chilling on. I'm chilling. It says, how much is reading? Oh, so what? Girl, my son here with me. I'm happy. Okay. Trying to tell you, yes. Oh, our kids are our joy. Yes, girl, I'm trying to tell you. They is. Because, it's a part of us. It's like my skin duplicated. It's like my cells that generated. And then it regenerated into what? This beautiful blossom flower. And, this flower, is like, dang, you know, this is the most beautiful thing in the world. I was just doing like $10. You can email me, and then my email is in my bio. A beep with that so folks. It's in my bio. But if you wanted to get like a question done, like I got more cards right here. I got my handy dandies. I already see what it is. Sorry. You having issues like possibly on your job or somewhere in the corporate area, somewhere where a business area at or something like that. In an office, you know. Hold on, because I got my phone dead in. Sorry. You know what I'm saying? Is that correct? Let me just let me see. Breathe. You know what? You know what's crazy? When you say girl, just breathe, you know why I accepted that? Because I be reading my own cards and stuff. And my goddamn on cards, girl. I got a card in here. Let me show you. It's just breathe. That's my jam too. Caught up in the touch, slow and steady rush. Baby, it's not the way.